Students, in this video we are seeing the bandwidth. What do we mean by bandwidth and quality factor in case of series resonant circuit? Before that, what we have done in the previous video is F0 is the resonant frequency at which I0 is the maximum current what we are getting. That means we are explaining the frequency response curve here. F0 is the resonant frequency at which current I0 is maximum. Therefore, we are getting maximum power at F0. But when current falls to I0 divided by root 2 value, when maximum current I0 falls to the value I0 divided by root 2, the power is going to get reduced to half of the maximum value that we will be getting in this particular range of frequency extending from FL to FH. So, this range of a frequency extending from FL to FH is called bandwidth. So, how to define bandwidth? Bandwidth is nothing but a particular range of a frequency. It is the particular range of a frequency. Here we will get at least the power half of the maximum value. If you see the frequency below this FL and above this FH, the power is still going to get reduced. So, what we say, the range of frequency what we are getting is the useful range. Bandwidth is the particular range of frequency which is very useful. Why do we call this one as useful? Means at least here we will get the power half of the maximum value. If you go beyond this range, the power is still going to get reduced. So, bandwidth is particular range of frequency which is very useful. At least we will get power half of the maximum value. This particular value, how do we get? Higher value minus the lower value. FH minus FL gives you particular frequency range which is nothing but bandwidth. Now coming to the quality factor. How do we define quality factor is? It is the ratio of resonant frequency to the bandwidth. Resonant frequency F0 to the bandwidth, or you can say it is the ratio of inductive reactance to the resistance of the coil also. Inductive reactance to the resistance of the coil. It is concerned with the energy stored in the circuit to the energy dissipated in the circuit. Therefore, it is omega naught L divided by R. Inductive reactance to the resistance of the coil. This is quality factor. We will get calculations on this. Calculation of bandwidth and calculation of quality factor we will get. Next, in the next video, in the same video, the next what we are going to see is what will be the voltages across each component used in the series resonant circuit. What are the components we have used? We have used the components R, L and C. What will be the voltage value across these? You can see total voltage is voltage across R, voltage across inductor, voltage across capacitor. Voltage across R, how do we write? Voltage across R. R is there, current flowing through that R will be I, resistance is R. So, VR will be I into R. Very simple. VR means voltage across R is given by V is equal to I into R. Next, voltage across VL, voltage across VL, V is equal to I into R, I is I, R is its inductive reactance XL. Same thing VC, current into its resistance, I into R, R is capacitive reactance. So, VC is equal to I into XC. These are the voltages across R, L and C. I have written here only L and C, but it is R, L and C. So, these separate values may be asked in the calculations. And here I have also listed before resonance the impedance of the circuit was this much. Resistance, inductive reactance, capacitive reactance. At resonance, these two are going to get cancelled. We will get XL is equal to XC at resonance. So, this Z becomes only R because these two values are going to get cancelled. Next, if this Z becomes only R, that time current will be I naught is equal to V by R. It was before V by Z. Now Z itself is becoming R. So V is equal to I naught into R at resonance. Z is equal to R. It is called the dynamic impedance. Why we are getting Z is equal to only R is these two are going to get cancelled at resonance. So we will get only Z is equal to R. That time the impedance is called dynamic impedance. If in the calculations, if it is asked to calculate the dynamic impedance, it is nothing but Z is equal to R in case of series resonance circuit. It is going to differ in parallel resonance circuit. We will see later. And one more point I have told you while I have started the explanation of series resonance circuit. Series resonance circuit is also called acceptor circuit. Why it is called acceptor circuit is here the current is going to get increased. It is going to reach its maximum value when resonance is achieved. Therefore, it is accepting the higher value, acceptor. Whereas the parallel resonance circuit, we'll call it as a rejector because opposition of this one takes place. There at the resonance, the current is going to reach the minimum value. Here at resonance, the current is going to reach the maximum value. We'll see more detail about the parallel resonance circuit in the next circuits. Thank you.